There we go. Now we're on. How's everybody doing? 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Come on in. We are selecting a winner today, guys. Merc 3. I just came on, buddy. I haven't even been on for a minute yet, okay? How you doing, buddy? Is it cold up there in Michigan? I think hopefully we'll get a few people in. We haven't been live for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks ago was our last broadcast, and that would have been, what was the date then? The 20, oh, no. Sorry, it's been 3 weeks. We did not broadcast on Christmas. Eric Martin Sr., thanks for coming in, buddy. Representing the lovely city of Orlando, home of Disney World. Spent a really great vacation there, man, about 20 years ago. Wow. Happy New Year to you, Eric Martin. Racer 428, New Jersey, baby, representing. Boy, all you guys are coming in here from cold places. Dennis Brock, Brian Dumont, Long Beach. Now we're talking Southern California, baby. Actually, guys, it was, believe it or not, for those of you who are Fahrenheit aware, it was 66 degrees this morning here in North Calocan City when I woke up. 66. Yeah, that's not cold for the USA, but it's cold here, baby. Slim Jim. All right. Oh, getting your exit visa. Thanks for coming in, bud. Slim Jim, I was thinking about you the other day. Are you not the person, and I'm sorry for not remembering, aren't you the person that said that you live in a subdivision where there's mostly English spoken by the residents there in CDO? Eric Martin, you love it in Cebu City. Okay, how about Manila? Have you been to Manila? Is Racer X 428, is that cold? It's not really that cold to me, but to a Filipino, yeah, look at Dennis Brock. Okay, Slim Jim, I thought that was you. Every now and then, I actually remember something. It's not often, but occasionally I do. Brian Dumont, yes, 66. Not for me, okay. It's really not that cold for me, but Capistrano Complex, okay. Jay Bizzle, representing. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, you guys. Great to see everybody. I was thinking that we were on 2 weeks ago, but 2 weeks ago was Christmas Day. So, oh, there you go. Okay, you guys want to see something funny? That's Merc 3's car right there. Mike Foodie, our resident chef. I just got a really nice message from your girlfriend on the Philo in the Philippines page. For those of you who haven't found us on Facebook, we're there. Come on in. Leave us a message. I try to post something almost daily there. Philo in the Philippines on Facebook. Doing good. Just got the cable working at the house, watching college football game. Oh, very nice. Jay Bizzle is in Cebu City, baby. He's fresh. He's probably still jet lagged a little bit. Dennis Brock went to Alabang on Monday. Oh, very nice. Alabang. Why is that so familiar to me? It's close to me, I think, isn't it? Google Maps. Let's have a look at that, Dennis Brock, since you brought it up. A-L-A. Alabang. Oh, it's Muntinlupa. No? Muntinlupa City? Yeah, Alabang. Sure is. Time seems to move so slow. Yeah, and the people move pretty slow too, Jay Bizzle. Wait till you go to the mall, man. You try and get around a family of 16. My fiance lived in Cebu, just met for the first time in 4-year long-distance relationship. Wow, Eric Martin, good for you, buddy. 4 years of long distance. What kept you from coming? That's a long time. Of course, Melanie and I were long-term for probably 2 years, I'd say, total, before we met the first time. Edward Crandall is, oh, yeah, furloughed. Are you, now that's only a couple of different departments, right, that are governmental agencies that are. Edward Crandall, I've seen, oh, Eric Martin. Dialysis. Wow. Okay. Well, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know much about that. Is that something that you have to do for the rest of your life, or is that something is that a short-term thing, or are you like hoping for kidney replacement maybe? Oh, Edward Crandall, most of the government agencies are shut down right now. Yeah, but I bet those assholes are still getting paid. The assholes that work, what, 110 days a year in our U.S. government or whatever it is? It's something ridiculous. I know that. Thanks for coming in, you guys. It's great to see Lynn Dickinson. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Our favorite Walmart shopper, Lynn Dickinson. Say hello to Lynn, everybody. By the way, she vlogs too. If you want to check out a pretty cool little channel she's got going there. She goes to Walmart and buys ugly Christmas sweaters. It's pretty funny, actually. We like that so much because Melanie worked at Walmart. Melanie worked at Walmart as a cashier when we were in the U.S. before I got my head chopped off. Damn skippy they are. I was treated like a VIP, dialysis treatment for the I think your autocorrect messed that up, Eric Martin. I think you're saying I was treated like a VIP. Dialysis treatment is for the rest of my life. Oh, okay. Lynn Dickinson, we're happy you joined us. Magandang umaga, Mike Foodie. Lynn Dickinson, Melanie loved working at Walmart. We were in Southern California where there's a ton of Filipinos. There were 25 other Filipinas working at that Walmart. So, you know, I don't know your story, Lynn. I don't know if you came from the Philippines and migrated to the U.S. That's a hard transition for a Filipina. So every day she got to hang out with her buddies and speak Tagalog, which is the chosen language. Yeah, Lynn is in Cali also. Lynn is in, I don't remember. You're up close to LAX, I think, aren't you? Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, Lynn, she loved it. She just loved it. She often, when we go to SNR, she often looks at the cashiers and she's thinking, wow, maybe I can come back Oh, that's right. New Jersey. Sorry, Lynn. I'm thinking about one of my other females that comes in a lot, Issa C. She's a stewardess that lives up near LAX. That's who I'm thinking about. Racer X is in New Jersey also. Pretty cold there right now, huh? 17 in the room. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Give us a thumbs up if you're here. Lynn, next time you come home, get a hold of us. John Russell Vlogs, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Speaking of Tagalog, has anyone tried the Rosetta Stone lessons? Brian Dumont, yes. I'm currently taking Rosetta Stone. That's how I started. I highly recommend it. I just took the online course. It's $200 for 3 years, something like that. But yes, the Rosetta Stone is a very, very good place to start for Tagalog. I'm a little bit lazy, but I did renew my, I think it was 2 years actually. I think it was like $240 for 2 years, unlimited access. So you're not buying the CDs or the discs, you're just accessing an online tutorial. And you have unlimited access to that for 2 years. I just renewed it. 90 days ago or so, I renewed it for another 2 years so that I can keep going. But I highly recommend it. Brian, yeah, get in there and I would imagine that you're chatting with a Filipina or you have some connection here. So that's also a great resource. And you can always watch Philo in the Philippines because we teach Tagalog too. O, diba? I'm doing great, John Russell. Thanks for coming in. Great to see you, buddy. Eric Martin, I see dialysis centers everywhere here. I can walk to probably 3 of them. That's how common they are. I don't know if kidney failure is something big here with Filipino people. I haven't done any research on it, but we have dialysis everywhere. There's even a couple of them at the mall. So don't worry if you're worried. I'm just saying. It's not going to be an issue for you. Eric Martin, thanks so much, buddy. We are getting a lot of support lately. We're growing really fast, too. We're really happy about that. It seems like we're gaining 5 subscribers a day, which is, you know, pretty cool. Racer X, I am going to go back there. You know what's funny about that place is I just kind of stumbled across it that day, and wow, I really want to go back and see how what was that car? It was a Honda. The one that was out front, that frame that was being painted. Oh man, that was a beautiful car. It was a Honda Civic. Lynn Dickinson, tell your husband thanks so much, and to make sure and leave me a comment. Oh, was that was an S2000 that was out in front? Was it? Okay. I thought they had 2 Honda Civics inside. I had a Honda Civic Si in Southern California. It was awesome. What a fast car, man. Yeah, Melanie. Eric Martin, I am in northern Manila. I'm very close to Manila. Well, Manila's a giant city, so Manila's not hard to be close to. It's such a big city. But yes, I am. I can be at Mall of Asia in a couple of hours, okay? That's typically a decent reference for most people. Be at the airport in a couple of hours. Maurice LeBlanc, thanks for coming in, buddy. representing Eastern Canada. Wow, I bet it's cold up there too. Edward Crandall, why are some Filipinas afraid of the camera but will stand up and sing karaoke? Maybe we'll let Melanie answer that when she comes in. The only Filipinas that I've ever noticed that are camera shy are the teenage girls. The teenage girls here in my barangay, when they see me doing a walk around, they tend to turn around. And it's not because they have anything to hide. It's just they're really shy, you know. But believe it or not, on the opposite side of that, they're the most friendly. The girls in that age range, I'd say from 10 to 13, 10 to 15, are the most friendly and are more than likely to engage you in English than anybody else. Also, teenage boys are the same. The teenage boys and girls are the friendliest here. And it's probably because they're a little more confident, right? Maybe they want to try their English out, the English that they're learning. One of the mysteries of life. Yeah. Merc 3's doing beer shots, 12 ounces at a time. There you go, baby. You better get online and buy that treadmill, Merc 3. Eric Martin, you really enjoyed the knockoff video. Yeah, that was fun to make, even. I wasn't sure how that was going to go over. Racer X, Fairview, probably once a week. I would say yes, that Panay are shy. Even Melanie at her age, if we're out, thanks, Mike Foodie. Yeah, there was some great replies to that. Even Melanie, if we're out and we need directions or, you know, we need to ask somebody something, of course I'm not going to do it because a lot of people don't want to deal with a foreigner. They don't want to speak English. And even Melanie is shy to go up and ask directions or, you know, you guys know what I mean, things of that nature. Even Melanie at her age is a very shy Filipina. Jay Bizzle says, most people have been friendly to me, getting crazy looks from the older people, but the kids and teenagers are friendly. Yeah. The kids and teenagers are the best here. And those are the ones that are most likely to engage you, are the younger generation. And that's great. I've got so many friends here in the neighborhood. You guys know when I go through with the camera, I get like 10 fist bumps. Len Dickinson, Philo, do you do a Q&A every Tuesday? Yes, Len, I'm here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Although we haven't broadcasted for 3 weeks because last Tuesday was New Year's. The Tuesday before that was Christmas. And we knew that, you know, people are with their families. They don't have time to watch a Kano and a wife beater ramble on. Merc 3, looking at an elliptical machine. I ride one of those every day. Yeah. That's what I do at the gym, Merc 3. 20 minutes is the beginning of my workout. Eric Martin is going to, oh, so you've got a year before you come back. Wow, that's a long time, Eric. But a year goes by very quickly. For those of you that don't know, yesterday, the 7th of January, marked 1 year in the Philippines for me. 1 year living here, sorry. I arrived with my 2 giant suitcases 1 year ago. We did a great video on that if you want to check it out. Go back in the video list, it's in there. Pretty exciting time in life, moving to, you know, leaving your home country and moving to another country. So Yeah, and you guys, as I said a little while ago, don't forget to come over to our Facebook page. Okay, I'm posting something new just about every day. I'm trying to get enough gym posts in there to hound you guys. Jay Bizzle, thanks, Merc3. Eric Martin's coming for 30 days. That's awesome. On 1 year. Very happy for you. Thanks, Eric. A backpack. Jay Bizzle had 2 big suitcases. Yeah, I had 2 big suitcases and a full backpack, man. Kevin and Gemma, welcome. Kevin and Gemma, guys, are in. Check out their channel. Mike Foodie, Toronto to Cebu. Is that return, round trip? Or one way? Kevin and Gemma, yeah, the kids are the best here. That's for sure. Yeah, there's one thing that's true, okay, about this country. It has its bad points, you guys. It really does. As a foreigner living here, you don't see that as a visitor. I've tried to, relay that to people as much as I can. It's not easy to live here as a foreigner at all. But the one thing is the people are fantastic. They are super friendly. You're not going to have any problem at all finding a friend. But get ready to spend a lot of time, by yourself, because it's just the way it is here. $30 days. As long as you leave before the 30 days is up, Racer X, it's no problem. You could come and stay for 29 days. Of course, it would be a waste to stay for 31 days because you would have to renew your visa. And although, it was returned. That's pretty good, Mike Foodie. I was getting 600 round trip from LAX, which is also a really good price. And there were a couple of times I got it for like $550. So. Okay, Jay Bizzle, thanks for coming in, bud. Great to see you again. Good luck with everything down there in Cebu, buddy. I'm sure that our paths are going to cross here. Probably this year, for sure. I'm coming down there. Brian Dumont, a gym membership here is 500 pesos a month, or $10. That's what I pay at the gym I'm at, and my gym is fantastic. Really good. There's even a handful of cute girls that are in there. A little eye candy while you're working out and sweating. Oh, sorry, I got behind. Eric says I found a round trip ticket on Fairboom for $9.37. You can probably do a lot better than that. I don't know where you're coming from, though, Eric. Where did you say you're coming from? $9.37 is high. You can do a lot better than that. I never paid more than probably $6.50 ever for a ticket from LAX. Yeah, that's a good point, Merc3. The older people also with more experience, I'll agree with that. $750 round trip from New Jersey. Okay, because you got to go from New Jersey to LAX, right? That's a layover, probably. Oh, Lynn Dickinson, I'm on PLDT, fiber to the home. It's only a 25 meg connection, believe it or not. It's only 25 megabytes. We are going to have to up that though because we just need more bandwidth. So we're going to be calling them, see if we can get a brand new modem. I want to try to Tommy Vinson, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. I want to try and get a modem that will enhance the Wi-Fi, so it's available back there on the patio in the backyard. I'd like to vlog from back there, you know? Or sorry, I'd like to do the live chat from back there. At least until summer, because it's good. It's, you know, this is the best time of year. Jay Bizzle, all right, buddy. Yeah, if you're in Manila, definitely get a hold of me. It's right up my alley, bud. Edward Crandall, flying for Washington, D.C. to there is expensive. I would hop on a 500 flight in a heartbeat. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, everybody has to go to LAX, right? And then you change planes. You would fly domestic to LAX and then jump on EVA or Asiana or even PAL. PAL does a nonstop from LAX to Manila. That's how I came last time. I've always used Expedia, guys, just so you know. And I always fly very cheap. I've never used anybody but Expedia. Mainly because my sister was a marketing manager there for quite a few years. Yeah, Kevin and Jim, I had to pay it. I had to pay the overweight charge on 2 different bags. It was a couple of $100, I think. But, you know, you've got no choice. If you're coming as a tourist, there's no reason to be overweight. But when you're moving here, it's a whole different story. You don't really care. Tommy Vincent is $750 from Dallas to LAX to Manila. Yeah. Yeah, you guys that live in the Central or East Coast, I was lucky. I was lucky to live in Southern California. I can actually jump on a plane nonstop to Manila from Southern California. So it's 15 hours, but in a lot of cases, unless you're flying to Taipei on EVA, that's actually a really good flight. And your connection's only 2 hours. Okay, from Taipei down to Manila. Whereas if you fly into Seoul, Korea, it's 4 hours. So, Edward Crandall, yeah, I've never flown Air China. 1,100 from Detroit, Michigan. Wow. Well, Merc 3, and you've got a family, so I mean, you're throwing down, huh? If you guys all go to the Philippines, you're really throwing down some cash just to fly. Those are things you have to think about, you know. By the way, guys, let's see, how many do we have in the room here now? I've only been on 30 minutes. Oh, we've got 30. Awesome. If you're in here, don't lurk. Say hello. Racer X, flying Cathay Pacific, another airline I've never been on. Eric Martin, Orlando to JFK. Ah, JFK to Taipei. Ah, I see. Yeah, New York. They just go the other way, all the way around the world, huh? Yeah, Air China is okay. I've heard that too. Isn't that the one that doesn't show any movies? Aren't they? Isn't Air China the one that has no movies and no food? I know there's one that doesn't show any movies at all on the flight. That would be kind of rough. I guess you could take your iPad. 3,500 Merc 3. Wow. Yikes. 3,500. Wow. I couldn't imagine, you know. That's throwing down, baby. Yeah. Oh, they do have movies? H? Okay. One of the carriers doesn't show any movies. I don't remember who it is now. I had a good friend of mine who is married to a girl down in Leyte. Has taken them a couple of times. Yeah, maybe it's China Air or China Eastern. Maybe it's China Eastern. I know when I'm on. I told you guys I use Expedia. When I'm on Expedia, China Eastern is always the first one that comes up, and they are cheap. But I've heard so many bad things about them that I won't fly them. I'm real loyal. I either fly Asiana or EVA. I won't go with anybody else. I'm super loyal that way. Well, you know, if you're treated right, and both those airlines are fantastic. The service is unbelievable on both Asiana and EVA. They are both exceptional. Hello, BD. Oh, hello, Lynn's husband. Nice to meet you, buddy. I don't recognize your username, so you must be a lurker. You got to start leaving comments on the videos, buddy. Let me know you're there. Nice to meet you. Lynn's husband. H-Effect, you're right. That is exactly what it is. Is you've got sometimes 12-hour layovers in China somewhere. But, I mean, they're selling the flights for $400. I've seen $425 round trip. But your travel time's like 39 or 40 hours. It's ridiculous. Okay, Edward Crandall says Air China is good. And I'm pretty sure the one I'm talking about is China Eastern. Slim Jim, thanks for coming in, bud. It's always great to see you. One of my very loyal subscribers, always leaves a great comment. Great seeing you, buddy, and good luck on your BI. I hope you get the extension that you're looking for. Yeah, EVA is really good. And let's not forget how beautiful the girls are that work on those planes. That's one way to get you fired up for the Philippines, right? And those are Chinese girls. Asiana is Korean girls. Merc 3, that was most because we had to, oh, you're talking about we had to connect to the local airport to get home. That was almost 800. Oh my God. We had to connect to our local airport to get home. Okay. Southern China Air to Guangzhou. Oh, Slim Jim, yeah, exit clearance. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to do that one day too. I'm going to have to talk to you. Make sure you hook up with me, okay, on Facebook. I'm going to have to get exit clearance eventually as well. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. What is it? NBI and barangay clearance. I've heard that you have to get a medical. Is that true? A medical exam? Edward Crandall says it's an hour layover in Beijing. See you, Slim Jim. Thanks for coming in, bud. Todd Blanco, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming in. Happy New Year to you. From San Francisco. What's the best airlines to fly to the Philippines from San Francisco? I always use Asiana or EVA, one of the two. Philippine Airlines is also a good one if they're available there. Yeah. I would imagine that if PAL does a nonstop from LAX, I would imagine they also do a nonstop from San Francisco. Racer X, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm sure they do. San Diego is a giant airport, and it is an international airport, so I'm sure they do. Mike Foodie, if you've been in the Philippines for more than 6 months as an American, and you want to leave, you have to get an exit clearance, which means that basically it's a background investigation to make sure you haven't been in any trouble before you go back to your home country. Okay, it's a requirement here in the Philippines. But You only need, it's only if you go over that 6-month period. If you're here less than 6 months, you don't need it, okay? Just got to the BI and pay your 250 pesos fee, okay. Photos, but no medical, lots of copies of everything, yeah. Yeah, that's it, Slim Jim. Somebody, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they made you do a medical just to have you checked for malaria and TB before you return to the States. I believed it when somebody said that you had to get a medical. I believed it because it's so hard for a Filipina to come to the U.S. And that's the biggest scare is TB. H effect. Yeah, there's no standard. That's the sad thing about it. Exit clearance in one city could be completely different from exit clearance in another city. There's just no standard here. And yeah, you're right. It could be because, you know, they're trying to get a little bit of money out of you. Mike Foodie, I'm not so sure it's a U.S. requirement, but a Philippines requirement. They don't want somebody who's committed a crime to leave the country without being tried. You know what I mean? If you have gotten into some trouble here, they don't want you leaving. So that's why you have to have the NBI clearance. Eric Martin says that PAL is now flying nonstop from JFK to Manila. Wow. So you're talking 18, 19-hour flight probably. Jazzy Daisy, hello. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Mama. Melanie is here. And we have written down on the food challenge, everybody who participated has a chance to win, okay? I thought initially that the person who came up with the most creative name for Melanie's dish was going to be the winner, but we decided that because we had so many participants, we decided to give everybody a chance to win, okay? So these are going to go into a hat, and Maddie's going to pick one. Maddie's going to pick one. No, Melanie will pick one, and that will be the winner. That will be the winner of the Philo in the Philippines subscriber t-shirt. Oh, diba? How you like us now? And of course, these shirts are all wrapped in plastic, and inside that plastic will also be the official Philo in the Philippines motorcycle sticker. H effect. We're actually H. We did it this way so that everybody has a chance. It just makes more sense, right? Okay, HFX says all countries need exit clearance. Yeah, of course. Racer X, how far are you from JFK? New Jersey's not that far from JFK, is it? Merc3 says, been on a flight, an Asian parent allowed their child to poop in the aisle on paper. Wow. You know, I can only guess. There's Mama. Hello, Mama. Welcome to the live chat.
Hello, everyone.
Ulam gets to pick. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to lick it, and whichever one sticks to her tongue is the winner. Choklan. Okay, Racer X, you're an hour away from JFK. Okay.
Hi, Lynn.
Lynn Dickinson. Believe it or not, the JFK to Manila flight is only 14 hours. Ah, so that's on the A380 Airbus, probably. The Airbus A380. I've been on that plane. That's That plane is badass. I got
Hi,
that.
Mercury.
I got that plane. I got that plane 3 different trips. I got the Airbus A380 on Asiana. Eva's not using it, and Pal's not using it. But thanks, Eric Martin, for being a subscriber.
Follow your video.
Let her eat it. The first to exit wins. Oh, come on now. That means we've got to wait till tomorrow morning. Because
Yeah.
Matt, go ahead.
We had 34.
34 people participated in the Name That Food Challenge. Maddie is a morning pooper, and she's already pooped. Yeah, she's very regular, a morning pooper.
We need to see. Tell them
Who we have? Should we read off the names to let everybody know who's participating, or should we just throw them all in a hat and pick one? We've got, this is Lynn's husband. Lynn and her husband. Her husband is BD5151. See, we have entire families that watch us. We're so popular. Odaba? Oh, the Airbus A350. Wow. Is that, that's not bigger than the A380 though, right? Because the A380 is the biggest plane in the world. Have you noticed the flights go up over Canada, across to Russia, then down through China? Yeah, I have noticed that. Actually, every time I've flown from LAX, we go over Alaska first. It goes straight north, like up over San Francisco, up over Alaska. Jazzy Daisy says, just pick one. Sean Dayton, welcome to the chat, buddy. Melanie's going to fold them up, and we're going to put them in the bush hat. How's that?
You're not.
Here. No, they really like our bush hat. So we've got our military bush hat here. We're gonna pick one out of there. Just put them in there, Alan. How exciting, right? Somebody's gonna win. Maybe everyone wants to hear the names. Okay. Well, we're only. Yeah, you guys call it. It's your chat. We're only 44 minutes in, and we normally go 3 hours, so we can do that. There's 36 watching. This is probably the time to do it. We're going to read off the names of everybody who participated. Carmelo Galiza, Desert Rat.
What's the name?
Oh, and his name was Felani's Ding Dong. Odaba. Jim Schultz, good morning. How are you? That's your biggest fan, Jim Schultz. 350, not as big, but lots of leg room and very quiet. And free Wi-Fi. Very nice, Kevin and Gemma. Thanks for that.
That one.
Of course it's an authentic bush hat. I was in the military, Marine Corps. Love It 97, fried ham and cheese roll-ups. Greg Lintao, Gulong Gulong.
Roll.
Everything collectible. The Melanie Arito. I think that's a reference to a burrito.
Yeah.
Dan Salamonte says to call it the Melanie roll. Very nice. Daniel Morgan. I wonder if we're related. Ham and cheese pinwheels. Well, don't fold them up, Mama. I have to unfold them. Mr. All Things Asian says the P&P wrap, where the ham meets the cheese, baby. Brian Dumont, Faux Lumpia. Exciting stuff here on Philo in the Philippines happening. Hang on to your seats there. I know how exciting this is.
Ian.
Eon S. The Ham Twanger. James H. Deal, ham and cheese roll-up. He wasn't really playing, was he? Eric De La Cruz, ham and cheese torpedoes. Maria Nagata, cheese ham roll bread. No, that's not right, is it?
Yeah.
Cheese ham roll bread. Okay.
That's what he said.
John Beggs, Philani roll-ups. Eric Martin says that my trip to the Philippines went from Orlando to JFK, flew over Canada, past Alaska, past Russia, Japan, into Taipei.
Oh my God, how many
27 hours.
One more day.
The flight didn't take 27 hours. The whole trip, probably, right? Door to door. Mo Photo Detroit. Gumulang da Melanie. Or Gumulang
Allah.
ala Melanie. Sorry.
Yeah.
These purple, it's hard to read the black ink on these purple. Ricky, USA, ham and cheese kebabs.
Oops.
Jim Schultz is coming in mid-May. All right. I see a beer in our future. Janita Castro, hog in a log. Boy, how many of these did we have again?
34.
Jay Bizzle, 1978, the Melanie Maserap Special.
Masarap talaga.
Donald Dotson, grilled ham and cheese Pinoy wraps. Use a Sharpie next time. Yeah. Okay. Surveyor guy, sushi ham. Sushi ham. Brian Hatcher, fried meat lover sticks. Some of these are pretty funny. Pinoy Co. Roll over ham and cheese bread. Pinoy Co.
Pinoy tayo.
Robert Jacobson, Melanie slip and dip roll-ups. Slip and dip roll-ups. Okay. Eric's 351, whistleblowers. Oh my. The H effect. I Royo. H effect. Mike Foodie, ham and cheese pinwheels. Merc 3, Deba rolls, baby. Oh, Deba. Clyde Seaside, Lumpia Americana. Very nice, Clyde. James H. Deal, pig in a blanket. Lynn Dickinson, breaded ham and cheese lumpia.
Caesar.
I'm so original. It's Tagalog for roll-up. Yeah. Cesar Ruiz, Fred's, and fried rolled egg dip sandwiches. But Fred's for short. That's my good buddy in Southern California that I worked with for 20 years, probably. Cold Landing says Sarap Party Wrap. My, this is hard work. This vlogging stuff. Mr. Thumb, and his is Caloocan Delights. Caloocan Delights.
Last one.
Last one. The Sweet Perry. Pinoy Spiral Ham and Cheese Rolls. All right.
There we go.
There we go. We're shaking it up. Okay. Does anybody want to give us a drum roll? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Melanie will select the winner. This is what you're going to win. Rain Man, what's up, mofo? And
here we go.
Here we go. The winner is. I know how exciting this is. And here we go. Who's it going to be? And the winner is James H. Deal, ham and cheese roll-up. There you go. James H. Deal, if you're watching, I don't think you're in here now. Get a hold of me on Facebook. Let me see. Distance. No, he's not in here now. Rain Man, everybody who participated was in here. I'll hold on to this. James H. Deal. Get a hold of me on Facebook. We'll figure out how to get the shirt to you. Whether it's when you come on your next trip or one of my subscribers carries it back to the U.S. for you and mails it to you. We'll figure it out, okay? James H. Deal. Ham and cheese roll-ups. How about that? And believe it or not, that's there's my other favorite girl, Maddie.
One more down.
Draw again. Gotta be present to win. Mike Foodie, you know I was gonna do that, but I don't know. We were gonna say you have to be present to win. We could give away a second shirt. What do you think?
Who's there? We just use the who's there on the live chat now?
Yeah. We have to. Should we do that? I'll tell you what. If I get 10 thumbs up for draw another one, you must be present. Then we'll do it. But we're not going to take his shirt away from him. We're still going to give him one, but we'll give you another one. If you want to do must be present, give me a thumbs up. If we get 10 thumbs up, we'll draw another name.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, we've only got 13.
Second shirt.
Second shirt. Well, there's one vote. Make a shirt for Maddie. Draw again in case he doesn't contact you. Oh, da ba da ba.
Who's there? Maybe they already had a name here.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do a second shirt because I don't think this guy has ever even been in our live chat.
Robert is there.
You know?
Robert Jacobson.
Robert Jacobson is hardly ever in the live chat. It's okay. We're going to give away another. We're going to draw another name, guys. How's that? Here we go. Come all back in there.
No, we just need to who's present there. Take a look on this name.
Well, we can just draw it, and if they're not in the room, we draw another one. We keep drawing names until we get one that's in the chat. How's that? Yeah, let's just do that. It's too much work to go through these and try and figure out who's in the room. So from now on these, you have...
Rain Man, where's my name?
I am here. I'm on the chat. Where's my name? Rain Man is the winner. Winner chicken dinner. Well, you had to participate in the Name That Food Challenge, which was 6 or 7 videos ago.
Ding, ding, ding.
I thought you were in here too, Rain Man. Okay, one more. Here we go. Must be present to win. Lefty all around. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining the chat. And we have now Surveyor Guy with Sushi Ham, but I don't think he's here either. Participants. No, he is not. We're drawing another one.
Okay.
Okay.
One more.
There we go. Oh, wait. I got to change this back to chat. Mike Foodie says, I think you have the wrong hat. Okay, here we go. Pinoy Ako, and he's not in the room either. Roll over ham and cheese bread. Wow.
Oh my gulay.
Yes, you still have a chance. Dan Salamante, welcome to the chat. Levitt97. Okay, here we go, guys. Somebody in the chat is going to win. Mo Photo Detroit, and he's not in the chat. Draw another one, honey. Draw another one, honey. Thanks, Rain Man. That's pretty cool.
We need the drum down.
Cesar Ruiz, and he's not in the chat.
Ah!
Now that shows you how many people, you guys, participated in this. We had a lot. I was really surprised. Mercury 3, you are the winner.
Yay!
There it is right there, Merc 3. Very nice. Congratulations to Mercury 3 and James H. Deal.
Game on him. Yeah, Mercury.
He's being pretty quiet there for just winning a T-shirt. Maybe he's in the CR and missed it. That would be funny, huh? Oh, sorry, I was getting a beer.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
And would like to thank God and Ulam for my award. All right, that was fun. We'll probably do something like that once a month, you guys. We'll figure out something and give away a T-shirt once a month, you know, because it's kind of fun to do. All right, back to the chat. How's everybody doing? It's hot here. It's hot in the room.
Yeah, outside.
Is it still kind of... I told you guys it was 66 degrees this morning when we woke up. Oh, yeah, we're up early. We're up at like 5 in the morning because we've got kids. We have to get off to school. So... Are the shirts in Filipino sizes? Mike, believe it or not, they're actually closer to Western sizes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah, she wears a small, and it's oddly enough, this place, and the quality is really good. The quality of the shirt is really nice.
I think you're large.
Yeah. Eric Martin, we got married in the U.S. Jazzy Daisy, 19F. Where are you at, Jazzy? One size fits all. No.
No, it's not. It has different sizes.
Yeah, it's different sizes. Yeah, but I'm surprised by this place. There you go. There's a full look at it.
It's large.
Yeah.
Try to go with them.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a large.
I would normally wear a large, and this is a large. So they have Western sizes, really. It's pretty nice. DR, I'm a huge Suzuki fan. I've had Suzuki road bikes. I'm on a Suzuki Raider right now. Big Suzuki fan here. There you go.
Large. It looks like a dress for me.
Yeah, large. Large is a dress on Melanie. Merc 3, we have double X, double XL also.
Yes.
Okay. "50 degrees in Louisiana." Wow. Slow Ride. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to see you again. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind.
You know about the government shutdown.
Jim Schultz says he wants a shirt, but he wants it to say Melanie in the Philippines. Oh, diba? Oh, thumbs up. Do you know about the government shutdown? Eric Martin, yes. We were just talking about the government shutdown. Jazzy Daisy, where are you living? 19F, you said?
Put it on daw, Melanie.
Put it on Melanie.
The large.
The large shirt or the small shirt? The right size for her. I thought for some reason here in the Philippines, we're not getting the news. I don't know if the Philippine government throttles that stuff or what they're doing. But the last I saw, it was just a few different agencies that were shut down. But now I'm hearing that Merc 3 says he's going to be a small because he's going to lose so much weight. He accepted my workout challenge. There you go.
Here's the large.
Yeah, it's way too big.
Uh-huh. It's a dress.
Yeah, you just need a belt, like a white belt. And it's a Philo in the Philippines miniskirt. Oh, diba? Pretty cool. All right, we got 35 in here. Can we make it to 40? Can we make it to 40 in the live chat? Come on, baby. That would be cool. Large looks great. Could be used as a nightshirt. That's true. DR, welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to see you again. Haven't seen DR in a while, I don't think. It's a water shirt. Too big. Spelled too big. Too big spelled too big.
Too
big spelled too big.
Too big is
you get
water.
It? TOOBIG. It's too big.
Water. Inom lang tubig.
Yeah. I got it, Rain Man. Lynn Dickinson is saying, "Hi, Melanie. What is your most memorable moment or time in the U.S.? Your most memorable time?"
Of course, the wedding.
The wedding, yeah.
The wedding po.
We got married in Las Vegas.
What else? Second is when I was in the airport.
Oh, the day she arrived, yeah. Yeah, that was a big day.
Don't know where to go.
Don't know what to do, yeah. Scared, too, probably, a little bit.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Never forget that day.
Youngest chapel down.
Yeah, we were at the Little White Chapel. It wasn't, and that is one of the most famous places in Vegas to get married. That is an Elvis Chapel.
We're in Viva Las Vegas.
We have the video. Just go down in our video list. It's in there. Eric Martin, no, I did not retire from the military. I spent 5 years there, though. 82 to 87. Did not retire from the military. I left Marine Corps and worked for a big corporation, the third largest cable company in the USA. Merc 3 says that he's not fat, he's mostly water. His wife teases him.
Easy Daisy.
She's having a conversation with somebody else. Slow ride, I think.
Almond.
Yeah, sorry, Maurice LeBlanc, I missed your question. 66 is pretty cold for the Philippines. Not really that unusual for an overnight temp, though.
Rainman, Melanie, did you see or experience? No.
Yeah, we didn't.
So sad.
Yeah, she arrived in the U.S. on the 4th of February. The very next day was Super Bowl Sunday. And because of my knee surgery, and I was still out on disability from work at that time, and wearing a knee brace, so we didn't make it up to the snow. Although we lived in Southern California, we weren't very far from the snow. We could get to it in about 90 minutes, but we just didn't get a chance to go. Yeah, Baguio has cooler temps, so does Tagaytay.
How about food, Melanie? Do you like American foods? Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
She loved American food. And she even loved American spaghetti, which I cooked Italian style, spicy with garlic and onions. She really liked my spaghetti that I would cook. Randall R. says that the TSA agents are not getting paid. Oh, yeah. I would too. I would call in sick too. I would do a complete sick out and shut the airport down. Make those assholes, do their job, what they're supposed to be doing. Mike Akulian, thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, the picture over my left shoulder came from Khao San Road in Bangkok. We are not Buddhists. It's just a picture that we liked.
It's a paint.
Yeah, Big Bear has snow. That's right, Rain Man. We were in Rancho Santa Margarita. If you don't know that place, Irvine, California. We were right next to Irvine. Is a good reference. Short drive to Anaheim.
The other beach there. Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach, yeah. Melanie really loves Laguna Beach. Florida Keys, wow. I've never been to the Florida Keys, although I've been to Sanibel Island, which was insanely beautiful. Sanibel Island, Florida.
My wife and son love lasagna and beef steak.
Yeah.
Made lasagna for my son's birthday. Steaks tomorrow for my love. Oh.
Yeah, Melanie really loves steak too, because, in the U.S. we can get the most pristine and beautiful cut of steak that you've ever seen in your life.
Here, if you try, it's chewy.
Yeah. All of the, Rain Man, Buena Park. Yeah, that's where, what's the name of that? Amusement park that's there? I can't remember the name of it now for some reason.
Where?
I didn't get to take you. That's someplace else I didn't get to take you. Knott's Berry Farm, yeah. Mike Foodie says, if you look at the picture long enough, she winks at you. Everybody says that.
Oh. Disneyland? Yeah, I've been there.
Disneyland is in Anaheim. Knott's Berry Farm is in Buena Park.
That's Berry Farm. Yeah, we just rode there
Yeah.
with the lifestyle.
We were there on the motorcycle, but we didn't go into the park.
Yeah, we just rode there.
We rode past it.
On the hatch. What's that? The egg.
The egg.
You're the winner, guy. What is that game?
Oh, yeah. It was called, I know. What's the name of that show, you guys? Where they travel all over the world and they race. They race around the world. My motorcycle riding club did that on motorcycles.
Yeah.
You had to go
We
find.
are the winner.
And we were the winners, yeah.
$100.
It was fun.
And free foods.
And free foods, yeah. It was a fun day.
Hatch. Penalty. I forgot.
All because the president wants funding.
Amazing Race.
Amazing Race, exactly. Yeah, we did an amazing race on motorcycles. Probably, what was it? 40 or so bikes participated in it.
You don't know how to shake your butt.
Yeah. Hey, I did pretty good.
Shake.
Or did the ball get stuck in there? Clyde Seaside. Welcome to the chat, buddy.
Yeah, that's good.
Is this the last day with you and your Filipinas?
Nothing like free.
Okay, Mike. Okay. I'm from Southern California, Mike. Irvine area. Mike Foodie says that Disney just raised their prices. Full day tickets, all above $100. Yeah. It was like that before I left. And that's one park. Can you believe that? Although, you know, what's great about if you live in Southern California, you do get a pretty decent discount at Disneyland. Okay, Clyde, today's only Tuesday. Okay. You got 4 more days. How did they like the bum guns? Did that work out okay? I bet you're using it now, huh? You're like, hey, this is pretty good. Nothing like blasting your ass with a little cold water. Yeah, I remember getting annual passes for Disneyland. And this would have been back in 2000, probably 2001. You could get an annual pass for $300, unlimited visits with parking. Okay, Rain Man is saying that Congress is asking for $12 billion more to fund other countries' aid, but Trump only wants $5 billion to build a wall. Give charity to other countries or make America safer. Merc3 says, I'm glad. Yeah, well, Merc3 says, I'm glad your channel is not political. Merc3, that's because I'm really not that political, you know. There's just so much corruption involved with it that Nice flooded the CR on the first day. Clyde, there's just so much corruption in politics that I refuse to participate.
What's that?
Pucker Factory. Cold water on your butt. Yeah, we've got some pretty cold water coming out of the tap here now. We changed water companies, and man, this new water company is, the water is cold. Oh my God.
Especially in the morning.
Especially in the morning, yeah.
Eric. Florida resident can get 4 days tickets in Disney World. 245 USD.
4-day ticket. That's pretty good. I've been to Disney World. Disney World is unbelievable. If you've never been to Disney World and you live in the USA, go. What'd you say, a 4-day ticket?
Yeah. 200.
$61 a day. That's not bad at all. And Disney World is massive. I mean, it would take you It would take you 4 days just to see 1/4 of Disney World, I reckon. I like those creepy little blue pillows. Mike, that's Stitch from Disney. You know, Lilo and Stitch. This is Stitch. Melanie is a Stitch fanatic. She even has a Stitch tattoo. Yeah, Mike, they do.
It's more clean.
The water that we have right now, we can actually drink. The water we had before, it was no way you could do it. You'd get sick.
The water that we had before, it has a smell.
But also the water that we had before was warm. It came out of the tap warm. It didn't come out of the tap cold like this water does. So if you were taking a shower or something, sometimes if you got up early enough, you'd get a hot shower on tap water. Pretty strange, but that's the way it was.
They tried.
Phil, you are just like Stitch.
You were blue.
The name drawing was correct because my name was not included at Merc 3. Rain Man, if you commented on the video, your name was in there. Epcot is turning into Star Wars this fall. I saw that. Dennis Brock was in Disney World last August. Very nice. Give Trump to other countries and make everyone happy. Oh, I don't know.
Trump in the Philippines.
Trump in the Philippines. We've got our own Donald Trump right here in the Philippines. Okay, you had to play along, Rain Man. Sorry. I'm just giving you grief. That's all right. I can handle it. I have very thick skin.
We still have t-shirt to give away.
Yeah.
On the next week or so.
Can't find the niece for 30 minutes every day in the warm shower. First time. Oh, first time with no bucket and tabo. Wow.
What?
Yeah, she's probably enjoying that. I know Melanie probably misses the hot showers in the USA. The unlimited amount of hot water that you could have in the US, it was just, you know.
That is the very first question that I asked him. When he took me in the airport, diba?
Yeah, that was the first question she asked. Do we have hot water at home? When she got in the car at the airport. I said, yes, of course we have hot water. She's like, yes. If you have MacDo Trump, we'll be there. If you have MacDo, Trump will be there. The lines that Merc 3 says, yeah, Duterte and Trump are kindred spirits. The lines at my apartment were under the street, and the sun warmed it up. I ran the water a bit, and it got cool. Oh. Yeah, here, a lot of people will buy those. And anybody who's been here knows those big silver tanks that people put up on top of their house. They put water in those, and then they run a line down to the shower, and that's your hot water. You just have to fill that silver tank up, and the sun heats it, you know, so you've got hot water all the time. Leatherneck can take it, yeah, cold showers, dude. I'm used to it. I don't care, and I don't spend a lot of time in there.
You can get hot water.
Oh, sure you can. Yeah, I realize that, Rain Man.
Would you like anything?
Would you like anything from the United States? Yeah, I would like In-N-Out Burger. 2 double doubles and 2 large order of fries. 2 orders of fries from In-N-Out Burger.
Fish tacos.
Yeah, those tankless water heaters. I've heard about those.
What's that? It's Broadwell. Hello from Cocoa
Mitch
Beach.
Bromwell, welcome to the chat. Cocoa Beach, Florida. I don't know where that's at. Oh, you're our astronaut friend. You're the guy that works at NASA. Welcome, Mitch.
I think you guys are the biggest Stitch fan. Disney could
This one is.
end their next commercial.
This one's definitely the biggest.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
Look at Stitch there.
Yeah.
There's Angel.
Stitches everywhere.
Angel on my back.
Show him your tattoo. Can you show him? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Got that in Bangkok. So yeah, she's a Stitch fan for sure. And we got the giant one up there. You see that big one? That's a life-size Stitch. That was Melanie's present when she came to the U.S. And I put it in a Balikbayan box and sent it here to the Philippines for her. Clyde Seaside says, I'll take 4 Dutertes before 1 Trump.
Is it Trump more worse than Duterte?
Melanie wants steaks. Oh, yeah. Probably, yeah, In-N-Out, animal style. Mike Foodie, you said it, buddy. Probably the best hamburger. I don't know. I can't think of another hamburger that even comes close to it, really. I mean, there's a lot of boutique hamburger shops now in Southern California that are doing great, great work. But, I mean, I'm talking about fast food burger. It has to be the best fast food burger there is. I'm a big fan of Burger King, too. Me and Philly Bryan, both. But In-N-Out Burger, those, my God. Yeah, those French fries are so good, too. Oh, my God. Dennis Brock, you have the, okay. Maybe we'll get one here. You know, we do have power in the bathroom, right? In the CR. That power works. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll get one installed here. I don't know.
You are the real life.
You know,
in blue.
I'm the real life. Oh, yeah. Everything's blue today.
Let me check.
I normally only buy things that I actually need, and it's not something I really need, so.
I think you would eat after the long shipping. Yeah. The long shipping now for the In-N-Out from US to the Philippines.
Five Guys is a good burger. I agree with that. The Whopper is a great burger. Big Mac, If I'm at McDonald's, it's going to be a quarter pounder, I think, with cheese over the Big Mac. There's the Big Mac has something weird on it that almost tastes Filipino. Five Guys is good. Although when you're inside of Five Guys, you think you're inside In-N-Out Burger. Didn't know anything about Stitch. Oh, really? Mike. Stitch is a big Disney figure. I miss the jalapeno. Merc3 says, I miss the jalapeno burger. See, we're on food again, you guys. We always get on food.
I ate them one there. Fast food burger In-N-Out is number 1. That in Chicago is my favorite craft burger. What's the name of that place?
Oh, you know what, Merc3? I just had that jalapeno burger at SM Fairview. Remember we were over there? Mm-hmm. It had bacon on it, too. Bacon and jalapenos. 10 thumbs up. Wendy's, Dennis Brock, Wendy's is a very good burger, too. You're right about that. Yeah, and the Jollibee burger is just hideous. That's got to be the worst burger there is. And I love Jollibee, my best friend. The chicken's awesome. And you know that burger steak meal is pretty damn good at breakfast, too. A couple of thumbs up to Jollibee, but your burgers suck, Jollibee.
It's the patty.
Clyde Seaside, I would prefer to grill my own burgers, too. Grill my own burgers, grill my own T-bones. Mike Foodie, the Baconator, is awesome. That's what I get every time I go there. Wendy's also does like a triple patty. They do like a triple patty something or another. I don't remember what it's called. Eric Martin says, I celebrated my 56th birthday in Cebu last October. Very nice.
I never had an out Five Guys, so I can compare the one island.
The Thousand Island sauce. Yeah, you know what? I got a Big Mac probably about a month ago. You guys, you know what's insane here is Mac Do Delivery. You do it all online, and it's flawless. It works better than anything in the Philippines. Mac Do Delivery. And we get it every now and then. And about a month ago, I got a Big Mac, and it just didn't taste right. I've never been a Big Mac fan anyway. I don't even know why I did it. Rain Man, White Castle sliders. White Castle, very big. I'm from Indiana, the Midwest, originally, and White Castles were #1. I could do 10 of those and 5 orders of fries on a good drunk night.
Mike, the best hamburger in the Air Force. Or Air Force Base. Where's that?
Air Force Base. He's talking about any Air Force base. Yeah, Mike, you're probably right about that. Did a couple of stopovers in Air Force.
If you can afford one.
On Air Force bases, and we were always shocked. As a U.S. Marine, we were always shocked how good the food was in the mess halls in the Air Force. You guys definitely have the best food of all 4 branches, probably. Unless you're on ship. The ship has really good food, too, if you're floating around the world. DR, the McDonald's Angus Jalapeno Burger was great. Oh, I haven't seen that.
Is it available here?
I don't know. You know, they don't do a lot of the specialty burgers here in the Philippines. It's really just more of a simple, cheeseburger. They do the Quarter Pounder. They do the Big Mac. But they don't do the, like in the U.S., McDonald's is always doing something to compete with Carl's Jr. Because Carl's Jr., by the way, is a really good burger too, if you're from California. I can pound back those White Castle burgers. Randall R. says, speaking of beef, have you ever had a good steak, and from where? In the Philippines?
No.
No, we have. In Angeles City, at the...
Ribeye steak.
What's the name of that?
It's the hotel. Inside the hotel.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I've got a shirt.
Yeah. But the problem is...
RBI Steakhouse in Angeles City.
Yeah, Ribeye steak not. What's the name of the hotel?
It's inside one of the hotels. Just a second. I'm going to Google it, and I'll tell you. Fantastic steak, and they are known all throughout Pampanga for being one of the best restaurants.
IB, ribeye.
RBI Steakhouse, Angeles. There it is. The Queen's Hotel. It's inside the Queen's Hotel in Angeles City. Fantastic food. I bet somebody already put that in here. Yeah. Yes, they have prime rib also at RBI.
Malabay said they had also.
Yes, Eric Martin. Grab is very good everywhere, except for Olongapo. They're not allowed in there. Yeah, Carl's Jr. is Hardee's on the East Coast. That's true. Philo and Brian were chatting about prime rib and Olongapo.
We had also on Mall of Asia. That's nothing.
Oh, where we ate?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Yeah, Smoke Yard, Texas Joe's, Clyde Seaside. You are hitting all the good restaurants there. Yeah, it's called RBI inside the Queen's Hotel. It's fantastic food. The best steak that I've ever had in the Philippines, by a long shot. It tastes like I cooked it. And I'm one hell of a cook. Mike says, God bless Marines. I was in the Persian Gulf War, and the guys from the Marines used to come to our base, and I felt sorry for them because they thought we lived in luxury. Yeah. Well, you do live in luxury if you're in the Air Force. You are the Cadillac of armed forces. Sean Dayton says we bring home frozen beef on carry-on with travel freezer bags. Sean, do you mean you bring it to the Philippines? You surely wouldn't take Philippines beef home. Jim Schultz, the Queen's Hotel is in Angeles City. Angeles City. Although when I was Googling RBI Steakhouse, there was one that was coming up in Manila. So maybe there's one in Manila somewhere. Merc 3, you know what? We had some steak from Save More at the Goshen Resort, and it was horrible. The one vlogger that was with us, Medic in Angeles, he bought 10 steaks. T-bones. Oh, sorry.
It's pork from Pure Gold.
Where is it really?
He
bought 10 steaks from Pure Gold. They looked really good, but they were horrible. It was like chewing, beef, really bad beef jerky. Mello's Steakhouse in Westgate, Alabama. Very nice, Dennis. Yeah, Jim Schultz, for an American that's living in the Philippines, really Angeles City is the place to be, okay? There's such a variation of food there. It's very easy to see why so many expats choose that area to live in, there or down closer to Subic, because your restaurant choices are insane. The problem is, a lot of the restaurants are, you're paying the same price that you would pay at home, but the food is good.
Texas Roadhouse from Mall of Asia.
Texas Roadhouse is another place that has pretty decent beef. Melanie had you had a steak there, right?
Yeah.
You really liked it.
It's on Mall of Asia.
Mall of Asia, yeah.
By the seaside.
Yeah. Merc 3 says that the Air Force personnel with us got $500 a month extra for substandard living conditions. Wow. How about that? Yeah, Edward Crandall. Yeah, you do get to select your own knife. Although the last time I was there, the girls brought out like a platter with 5 or 6 knives on it or something. It was pretty cool. Sean Dayton says the best Korean barbecue in the world is in Angeles City. Well, you can drop the name of that place if you'd like.
Or the name of the restaurant.
Because there's Korean barbecue everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh my God.
It's unlimited.
These Korean barbecue restaurants are showing up everywhere here now. We've got a new one opening up right underneath the gym.
They have Pink Baboy.
Yeah, pink. There's
a Pink Baboy.
They've all got the pink pig. Yeah. The Kobe steak from SM Mall or Save More. Yeah. You know what, Rain Man? I have been to that Korean barbecue in Orange County, and you are absolutely correct. It was insane. It's up in, it's not in Westminster, but it's in, sorry. Maybe you can help me out. I know what you're talking about, though. I have been there, and you're right. It's fantastic. Randy Saul.
From
Marshall Islands. Wow. Marshall Islands.
How do Koreans buy property, not the U.S.?
Jim, I don't know anything about that. Sorry. As far as I know, if you're a foreigner, you cannot buy property here. Maybe they're married to a Filipina? I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, Raymond, it's just north of Westminster. It's in, shit. What's the name of that city? God, I live in Orange County for 36 years, and I just cannot remember. Yeah, it's the next town north. Eric Martin says, I was surprised that they sell rice in all the fast food restaurants. Yeah, even Pizza Hut. You can go to Pizza Hut and eat pizza and rice. How about that?
Friend of mine swears that Sit and Bull restaurant.
Clyde Seaside, that is absolutely correct. Sit and Bull is one of the best restaurants in that area. I've been there. I can vouch for it. It's also a really nice little bar. The Sit and Bull, and then the place next to the Sit and Bull is called Cheap Charlie's Hangout. There's Cheap Charlie Bar, two of the best places in all of Barretto. And he's right. They also serve one of the best breakfasts that you can have.
Beach.
Your friend is absolutely correct about that.
Well, we just recently opened the first Jollibee in Florida. Jacksonville franchise license was
Yeah.
$800,000.
Wow. Hey, Mitch, how long is it going to take him to get that Garden Grove? There you go, Rain Man. You're right. That's it. Garden Grove. Mitch, how long is it going to take them to get that money back? Just the franchise. Randy's from the Marshall Islands. I got to Google that because I am.
What's the Jollibee franchise here?
Marshall Islands. I've heard of it, but for some reason I'm drawing a blank. Marshall Islands. There we go. Wow. Oh, Micronesia. Okay. Look at that. Boy, he's just out there in the middle of nowhere.
Here long. You need to have like
Short flight to New Guinea.
30 to 40 million here in the Philippines. The franchise, the Jollibee.
Jollibee franchise, 30 to 40 million here in the Philippines. And Mitch, I saw something about that on Facebook. About that Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, we're going to get the live feed up. There we go. Yeah, Merc 3. I remember, now here's my story for eating only one time at an Air Force base in my entire military career. We were coming home from Panama, C-130 style, and we laid over somewhere. Can't remember where it was. I'm pretty sure, though, we touched down somewhere in Northern California at an Air Force base, and to refuel the plane. Or no, it wouldn't have been. It would have been south, obviously. Panama. Jeez, what am I talking about? It was probably Texas or someplace, And we got to eat in the Air Force Chow Hall, and we couldn't believe it, man. They had Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops. We're young kids, and I must have ate 5 boxes of Apple Jacks. It was like I had smoked a joint or something. I was in heaven. Wow, impressive, Mike Oculin. The Bataan Death March. Mitch reckons about 3 years. Well, you know what? The Jollibee, there was only 2 in the Southern California area, and they both did pretty good. Merc 3, you know what? Now that you say that, I've been thinking about Guam too, just to do a visa run, me and Melanie, because it's a U.S. territory. And I always wondered, if it would be cool to go spend the weekend in Guam, just so I can renew my Balikbayan visa. Although we're going to Japan the next time. Yeah, see, Guam is close to the Philippines, man.
think.
Okay, Mama, are you and Maddie going? Guam can't be more than probably 2.5 hour flight. It looks like maybe. Probably be a fun. Probably be a fun little hop, or maybe down in India, maybe down to Indonesia or somewhere just for the weekend. Actually, Ho Chi Minh City looks pretty damn close. That'd be fun too. But we are going to Japan on the next one. Our next one's going to be flying into Narita to go see Mama One. Mama One is in Narita. Yeah, Sean Dayton. There's a lot of Filipinos in Vegas, right? Yeah, you know what, Rain Man? I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours in Little Saigon. My favorite place in Orange County. I like the Vietnamese coffee houses. I like all of the awesome. Do you know that it's said, and I dated a Vietnamese girl. I was part of a giant Vietnamese family for about 5 years. And it is said and noted that the best pho in the world is right there in Orange County. That's according to the Vietnamese people. Really? Merc 3. I've never researched Guam, but I've heard, I think it was on a travel show, the Travel Channel, that the largest Kmart in the world is on that island. Something about Clyde Seaside. I've been to that Nike factory store. Melanie and I bought a couple of shirts in there. It's pretty cool. Although it's no big deal because we've got Nike factory stores all over Southern California. 300,000 in Vegas. Wow. You would think there'd be even more. I know when Melanie and I were getting married, we stayed downtown at the don't remember right now, but I'm walking around in my barong, my Filipino barong, and so many guys came up to me that I hadn't noticed, and they were employees of the hotel. What was the name of the hotel? Ah, it's bugging me now. Now I've got to take. Now I have to stop a second and look. Fremont Hotel and Casino. There we go. We stayed at the Plaza Hotel downtown. Simple but very, very nice. Thanks, Mitch, for coming in. Really great to see you again, buddy. Thanks for taking the time to come by and solve some of the Philippines problems with us. Mike Kulian, for a single man, that might be good advice. Melanie and I are homeowners. We own our home. We don't have any monthly output for rent or anything. Mike Philippine, thanks for coming in, buddy. Great to see you. Yeah, Vietnam. Looks like Ho Chi Minh, Mike, might be the way to go. It's so close. I'm doing the same thing, Mike, but I'm just getting a ballot buy-in, because I'm married. I come in with my wife and I get a year for free. So, and we're going to travel anyway. So I'm going to take advantage of that for as long as I can before I file, for 13A status. Andy Burns, sorry, I didn't see you. Thanks for coming in, bud. Describe the hotel. Oh, sorry, Rainman, I got it. It was the Plaza. Once a year, Jeff. Jeff Breslin, once a year, you get 12 months for free here. If you come into the country, with your Filipino wife. And what you do is you just go up to the immigration officer together. You can either go to the Philippines line or she can come into the U.S. line. It doesn't matter. They're not going to say anything. They don't care. You go to the window together with your wife. Just inform the officer that you're traveling with your wife, and you get 1 year for free. It's called the Balikbayan privilege. Three Jollibees and 2 seafood cities in Vegas. Yeah. Welcome, Penoy Perrin. Welcome to the chat. Fishing for giant catfish on the Mekong. Mike Philippine, are you a fisherman? I should probably know that about you as long as I've been a... They have a... I don't know how long you're going to go for, Mike, but they do have a really cool thing. If you fly into Bangkok, and you can search this, you can do a river trip down the Mekong, and it ends in Bangkok somewhere. But you start out up in I don't know if it's Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai or somewhere, and you float all the way down the Mekong on a giant boat, and there's even elephants on the boat with you. It's pretty cool. Merc 3, Melanie does not have a U.S. passport. No, she never gained citizenship. We left before that happened. $300 people from Pampanga. Wow. Yeah, Mike Philippine, a buddy of mine did it. And, you know, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but he didn't take one single picture of the whole thing. He spent like 6 days floating down the Mekong with elephants on board. You know, like they'd pick up an elephant, and the elephant would ride for 10 kilometers. The elephant would get off, and another elephant would get on. And he's sitting there smoking weed with the captain of the boat. They all had weed. These Thai deckhands of the boat. Not one single picture of the entire thing. It's just amazing to me that somebody can travel and not take any photos. I've got a friend that's like that. It's just amazing. Rainman, I hope so. It's shocking to me that somebody can do something that has such a wow factor. Exactly, Mike Philippine, and do nothing to journal it, so you can go back and look at it. You know, that's what I love the most. I love going back and looking at some of my older videos, you know, that I've done. It's the whole reason I started vlogging in the first place. Clyde Seaside, there's no application process. It's automatic. You don't apply for anything. It's just a stamp in your passport. Here, I'll show you. There's no application process. You will be processed through as quickly as a tourist. It's just, here it is right here. It's just a stamp. Can you guys see that? It says BB right here. That's the day I entered, May 13th. That's your Balikbayan privilege. That's all it is. There is no application process. There's nothing. It's guaranteed to you. And you're good for 1 year. And it's free. Free of charge. If you fly in with your Filipino wife. So yeah, we're probably going to do that. My guess is that Melanie and I will do that, I don't know, 3 or 4 years in a row. So, I mean, why not take advantage of it? You know? Yeah, I could file a 13A, but why? Why when I'm going to travel anyway? Cheers, guys. Merc 3, I spent quite a bit of time in Vietnam. Beautiful country, but I don't know anything about that. Clyde, they won't even ask for your marriage certificate. She must have the same last name on her passport, though. Okay. Well, I mean, you would want that anyway. You don't want your wife flying with an incorrect document. So as long as her passport has your last name, they're not even going to ask you for a marriage certificate. But yeah, you should have it, of course. You want to have it for backup. But yeah, there's no application process for it. It's free. Okay? Photos are to show to other people, but he's not worried about that and just enjoying his time on the boat. I guess so, Rain Man. You know, maybe you're like that too. Maybe you don't document a big important trip like that. Yeah, everybody's different. What other places have you been in the Philippines? Eric Martin, I've been all over the island of Luzon, just about. I've been all the way up north into La Union province. I haven't been off of Luzon yet, though. We will. Jim Schultz, they do, yes. There is AA programs here. Merc 3, they don't normally they didn't ask me for a marriage license. But yeah, you should, of course, you should have it. At least have a copy of it. You know, Melanie's last name matches my last name, so the BI officer didn't question anything. He just you know. I am not signed up, Jim. Do you think I should? Okay, what do we got here? Still 31 in the room. Very nice. Okay, Jim. Thanks for that. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. Every comment is appreciated. Eric Martin, we are on Facebook. Just go to the cover photo and click on the link. You can contact us there. Sean Dayton, you're right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's see who's in here. This thing doesn't really work very well when you click on participants. It'll tell you you've got 28 in the room, but it only shows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Ken Unger, you're in here. Welcome to the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It only shows 13, but it says there's 28 in here. I wonder how that works. That's all right. Jim has a right to his opinion. Everybody does. Hell, I remember one day we were in here, we were all drinking. You know, there was 5 of us doing shots, and it wasn't even noon yet. So I don't know. Sometimes you touch a nerve with people. You know, it's okay. Thanks for joining, Jim. Have a good night, buddy. It's YouTube math. What are you talking about, Jim? Oh, lots of lurkers. Yeah. Jeff, you might be right. Lynn, thanks for coming by. Great seeing you again, too. Merc 3 never stopped. Come by. Eric Martin, thanks for coming by. BD551 says, bye, Lynn. Yeah, we're here, Lynn, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Come on by. Help us solve some of the Philippines problems. Although we really just start talking about food, you know. I think I've got the biggest bunch of foodies. My subscribers are all foodies. Who's not, really? I mean, it's a great term, but who really doesn't love food? I think BD51 is in New Jersey. Isn't that right? Oh, you were a cook in the Navy. Wow. I was too. Every now and then we would have to do, mess duty. So when you're in the Marine Corps, you work in the mess hall for 30 days. Uh, what was that? Was that twice a year, or it's like when you're living on base as a single U.S. Marine? Uh, there's a rotation of the units that go into the mess hall. Portion control's my problem. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Clyde, the fresh milk. Melanie, really misses that too. Those big gallons of ice cold milk that we could buy, for $2 at Walmart, so cheap and so good. And yeah, they have milk here, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same as it is in the U.S. How easy it is to get. I mean, you can go buy a gallon of milk at 7-Eleven, Try and do that here. They just got those little cardboard boxes of milk. And yeah, I do know you can go to SNR and buy milk, or there's some places that have it, but it's just not the same, you guys. It's not the same as the availability that you have in the Western states. So the cook and the medic. The cook and the medic, yeah. I really miss. That's probably. I would say there's probably two things I miss: the really good wide variety of fresh cuts of beef and uh, cold milk. Man, Melanie and I would go through a gallon about every 3 days. You know, Melanie loved it. She was like, "Wow, this is really something that you can have." Milk and hot showers and steak. She thought that was awesome. So funny. I actually forgot about that she asked me that when I picked her up at the airport. She's arriving at LAX on her K1 visa. And as we're on the freeway, she asked me, "Do we have hot water at home?" She was excited about taking a shower. Thanks for the subscription, BD5151. Thanks for subbing the channel. I just saw that right here. Well, we're growing. We're growing pretty fast, you guys. We're excited that a lot of people are digging what we're doing. Clyde Seaside says the young one also has a gallon of fresh chocolate milk. Milk iced coffee. Dennis agrees. Cold milk and lean cuts of fresh beef. Hey, Jeff, there's nothing wrong with the wife overcooking. That just means breakfast, right? The next day. Yeah. Your stepson drinks a gallon. How old is he, Merc? Your stepson. The milk drinker. $13. Okay. Well, yeah, I've got an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old, so I'm pretty much dealing with the same thing. And how is he? I mean, do you? I've never been a father before, so fresh Carabao milk. Oh, that doesn't sound so good. Tucker fuckers. I don't know, Clyde. Cook some Pinoy dishes. Pinoy pairing, yeah, we do a lot of that. 44-16, and Clemson is leading Alabama. Okay. Yeah, Merc 3. My son also, Aaron, has probably shot up a couple of inches since I've been here in the past year. 13 years old. So mine's 11 right now. And sometimes, I just look at him and go, what could you possibly be thinking? Did you have those moments with your son where you're just like, my God, what is wrong with you? Do you have to tell him over and over and over again to do the simplest things and they just don't get it? Or again, first time being a father, stepfather, I can't get my kid to do the simplest things. And it's just constantly reminding him over and over and over again. He goes right back and I'm just stunned. I don't know how to get through to him to get it into his head that he needs to do this. And it's not a big deal. Put the water bottle back in the reef when you're done. Don't leave it sitting on the dining room table. We like cold water. That's why it's in there. He just can't do it. Yeah. It's just stunning. But I can't get this kid to accomplish the simplest things. When you're at the sink, washing your dishes, dry your hands on the towel right there instead of turning around and just flicking the water all over the floor, all the way through the house. There's 2 towels right there by the sink. And it's just mind-boggling. He can't get it. And I mean, this is something I've reminded him 100 times. But still, it's just not. It's like talking to a brick wall. And you know, I was starting to. It's good to hear you guys. It's good to hear you guys. You know, say that you've experienced the same thing, because I was beginning to think that, you know, he's retarded or something. But I think a lot of 11-year-olds, it's just, you know, they're in la la land. Well, most Filipinos are anyway, but my daughter is not so bad. She's 15, and I'm getting her to the point where she's pretty well trained. She understands that I expect things to be done a certain way, and she does them. But my son, he doesn't give a shit about nothing, man. Padlock the jug, Mike Philippine. Padlock the jug. What was I talking about? Padlock the jug. Okay, Sean. Yeah, okay, Mike. Mike and Sean, everybody agrees. Yeah, and you know, he's a horrible student. His grades are way down. I just don't know what we're going to do. Oh, the water jug. Okay, Mike. You know, I'm just hoping for the best. At least my daughter is showing some signs of coming around, and maybe, although, you know, they really just lay around and stare at their tablets. That's all they do. Thankfully, my daughter is coming up at the age where she is going out with her girlfriends a lot. They're going to the mall, and anytime she asks me, I'm like, yes, you can go. Here's 300 pesos. Get the hell out of my house. I'm so sick of these kids laying around doing nothing. And we've got great kids in the neighborhood, you know, we really do. You guys have seen the kids in our neighborhood a million times in my videos. My kids have no desire to go outside and hang out with these kids, play the Filipino games. Scold him quiet, away from his mom. Has shame to tell her he was wrong. Yeah, I've learned to, Merc 3. Believe it or not, it's taken me, I would say in the last couple of months, things have really come around with me and my kids, you know. We're finally at a point where there's not so much animosity between us. And a lot of that is because I just have learned to just shut the hell up. I've learned to keep my mouth shut and don't say nothing because, you know, Pinoy parent, he needs to join the Boy Scouts. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, you know. I mean, I can't get him to even, he's in the laying down position sometimes for 14 hours staring at his tablet. I can't even get him to sit up. So he doesn't take 10 steps in a day. You know what I mean? So how the hell is he going to be a Boy Scout? Mike Philippines says, we had the computer issue with our oldest at 13 years old. Pulling the computer privileges helped. We simply roll the computer to the storeroom. Yeah. Well, my kids don't have any gadgets during the week. If school is in, they have no gadgets and no PlayStation because they're really into the PlayStation now too. So, Rain Man, yeah, I tried getting him into basketball. He's just a little, he doesn't really like it. And he's definitely no athlete. I'll just put it that way. This kid's not going to be an athlete. Yeah. He's getting better. There's some things that he does do, but he's so inconsistent with simple things. And I'll say, why didn't you? Oh, I forgot, Dad. I forgot. I forgot again. Oh my God, you forgot again. Okay. You know, you would think with the money that we're paying for this Catholic school that they would learn some type of discipline in that environment, but they don't. Yeah, Levitt 97, you're right. Yeah, Mike Philippine, you're absolutely right. Winning their hearts, which I have finally done. My kids and I, are like this now. Uh, Yesterday was my 1 year anniversary living here. It took me about until month 9 before I finally realized I'm not changing these kids. This is who they are. They were like this before I came here. I married into this situation. Get used to it, Phil. And, once I got that in my head and I stopped attacking and started being a little more, a little more kind, as Melanie told me, we're very sensitive. We're not used to the way that you talk. Melanie said that to me once. We're very sensitive people. We don't like being talked to that way. And I'm not being rude to them. Well, not in a Western way. We're a lot tougher. You can grab your son in America by the ear and go, what the hell's wrong with you? But if you do that here, it's not going to go over so well. Wow, Merc 3. Mike Foodie, okay. Yeah, he's kind of in a, he has no, and something else I'm trying to teach him is some type of a social skill. He's so shy and so reserved, he can't even order from the girl at Jollibee without turning beet red and practically throwing up all over himself, So I'm trying to get him in a situation where he starts talking to people and sticking up for himself. Is there biological in the picture? Rain Man, no. No, he took off when things got tough, Left Melanie with 2 small kids and no money. That's what they do here. He went and got a new girlfriend that didn't have any kids because things were too tough here for him. Not here. He never lived in this house, so. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the and there's a lot of Filipino men who do step up to the plate and take care of business, but they're typically known here for, taking off as soon as things get tough. Oh, what the hell's that? So many different stitch things here now. I made him shovel snow today. He did with no complaints. He had to fix a little. He had to. Yeah, man, from that picture you sent me, he was doing more than shoveling a little bit of snow, bro. Holy shit. It's a Dodge Ram truck you got there. I can see that. That's a lot of snow, brother. What was that? Was that like an overnight? That looks like 6 inches overnight. Mike Philippine, thanks for coming in, buddy. Man, you've become a regular in my chat now. It's really great to see you. I'm still watching you, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. Love me some Mike Philippine, man. Those old motorcycles. Mike Philippine was the original moto vlogger in the Philippines. He was the first one to do it. Yeah. Yeah, Merc 3, I'm learning too. 12 inches in 20 hours. Shit. Mike Foodie, I think that they are going to, I agree with you on that statement. great statement. I think that one day they're going to go, wow, that was pretty good what he taught me there, you know? Thanks again for coming by, Mike, and good luck to you, buddy, with everything, okay? Our Bacolode friend, Mike Philippine. Long-time subscriber to that guy. Nothing cooler than taking a big motorcycle trip where you got to put your bike on a ferry. That's good shit right there, man. Yeah, I know. You're not doing a whole lot of that anymore, huh? Well, you know, maybe you can get back out there, Mike. You know, is it just too hard to ride the bike, or you've got that TMX? Didn't you have a Honda TMX on your? Isn't that your bike that you had? That's like a 115, right? If I tell I'm an asshole, if she yells at him, I hide in the garage. She said I PI at, so I can scold my child like that. If I tell I'm an asshole, if she yells at him, I hide in the garage. Yeah. Oh, it's a that's right, Yamaha 115. That's the TMX equivalent. They look so similar, you know, those two bikes. Okay, buddy. Rain Man is originally from Bacolode. Yeah, there's also Dayton and Mitchie are in Bacolode. Another guy who's a really good vlogger, does really great vlogs. His vlogs have more of a cinematic feel. You know what I mean? He puts a lot more time into his vlogs. Dayton and Mitchie. Can't remember the name of their channel right now. You guys know him, I think. He's from Canada. Nomadic in the Philippines. Oh, you got it. Rain Man knew it already. Yeah, sorry, you guys. I was actually going through my subscriber list. Nomadic. Nice, really nice guy. Yeah, Dayton. Yeah, they just got back. It's so cool, you know, that they're back in the Philippines. I like their skateboarding videos that they did because I'm a big skateboarder too, or I was in the U.S. Yeah. Yeah, Merc 3, Melanie's the same way. I've told Melanie several times that the kids need to have chores that they do. They need to have some type of structure and discipline. And she says, yeah, I know. She won't do it. And all I'm saying is, Monday and Wednesday night, Ira May does the dishes. Tuesday and Thursday night, Aaron Mark does them. And that's the way it is. That's your job. Monday and Wednesday night, you know that you're going to do the dishes. She won't do it. Instead, she told them, you wash your own dish. Whatever dish that you're eating from, you wash it every night. So they get to wash one dish every night now. Anyway. They just think differently here, you know, guys. It's just the way it is. They think a lot differently than we do. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch back up here. I kind of had a couple of messages come in there. Lefty All Around is back. Lefty, how are ya? Yeah. Well, you know, it's interesting stuff and sure is shocking. I'll tell you what, because, you know, I didn't know about any of this when I was just coming here visiting them in every 5 months. I didn't know. Love it 97. Thanks, sir, for coming by. Great to see you again. Thanks for all your participation on the videos. Guys, I think I'm going to call it a day right there. I've got some things I need to accomplish this afternoon, and I need to get off here and get going. Thanks so much for joining the live chat. That was fun today. It was fun giving away our t-shirt. Oh, you can't really see it. Congratulations to Mercury 3. And also, congratulations to our other winner, James H. Deal. Congratulations, guys. We will figure out a way to get your t-shirt to you. Contact me on Facebook with the size that you want, and we'll take it from there. I don't think I'm going to be able to mail them to you from the Philippines. I think that's too expensive. Carlo Cabay. Okay. Carlo Cabay. Let me write that down, Clyde. Because I am into that kind of thing, even though I don't have the patience to do it. C-A-R-L-O. C-A. Where'd you go? C-A-A-B-A-Y. C-A-A-B-A-Y. Thanks, Clyde. Yeah, I'm fascinated by it. And those who do it fascinate the hell out of me. I just don't have the patience. Mitch Brownwell, thanks for joining. Mike Foodie, thanks for joining. 1197, thanks. Edward Crandell, thanks. Everybody, if I missed your name, I'm sorry. Rainman, Merc3, Dennis Brock, My Philippine Journey, 1197, Lefty All Around, Merc3, I said that already. Rainman, I said that already. Thanks for joining the chat, and donate the shirt to a homeless person that needs a shirt and tell them Mercury 3 gave it to them. Very funny. See you guys next Tuesday. Awesome chat. Let's do it again.